So lately, every time I come across a suggested game dev video on my homepage, I click on it and I kind of just get bored most of the times. Now, this doesn't mean that the video wasn't interesting or anything, it could also be because of my short attention span, but deep within, I feel there's a much greater reason for that. This has led to a question being brewed inside of me for a while, which is what happened to game development YouTube? And so I decided to make this video to talk more about it and connect with others who feel the same. It all started with Danny. Now, I'm not really gonna dig too much into him, but if you're a game dev, then you know who Danny is, and if you don't know him, then well, that's sort of a good thing too, which I'll explain later and is the point of this video. But long story short, basically his style of unhinged and comedic videos was a massive success which attracted all sorts of gaming audiences and not just game devs to his channel. Seeing the success of these kind of videos at the time, which was 5 6 years ago, a lot of game dev YouTubers started making similar unhinged style videos, including myself, and it worked for a while because that's what the people wanted to see. But eventually, like any other story, there was a turning point. Beginning of 2022, Danny himself quit YouTube, partially at the time, without much announcement. Now you're probably thinking, if Danny left YouTube, that means that his type of content would be more in demand since people enjoy it, right? But that didn't happen. Instead, people were bored of it, and maybe he felt the same way too about making such content. The key word here is saturation or fatigue. In any niche, if there is a surplus of the same content over and over again, people get bored of it. If you're curious about why Danny left YouTube, there are some great videos that you can check out. Spoiler alert, the most believed theory is that he is building hype for his game Carlson or a new project slash video that he is working on. However, I believe that he was probably a victim of game dev burnout too. So, this leads us to the questions: where do we go from here? What do we do? How can we transform this saturated game dev YouTube space into a space of creativity, innovation, and originality? Before I give my opinion, I would love to hear what you think about this topic and what you believe needs to happen. You can also give before and after thoughts, so feel free to pause this video and comment down below. I'm also going to take this pause as an opportunity to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the video so far. In my opinion, what we need is originality and creativity. Originality in terms of personalities. Different people like different things, so there is an audience for everyone and every personality. We don't need to be the same type of person just to cater to the popular audience and the algorithm. We need all types of personalities, whether you're an introvert, an extrovert, a deep thinker, a problem solver, etc., to name a few. Coming to creativity, I believe we as game devs are inherently creative people, which can be difficult for us to see from our own perspective. But if you ask a non game developer about how they feel about game development, you will know what I'm talking about and help you see things from outside your own bubble. Now, you know when you're doing something totally random and you have this flash of what you believe is a very innovative and creative game idea, and then you add that idea to a never ending list of game ideas. Personally, that has been happening to me, but with game dev video ideas, and if you subscribe to my channel, you will know what I'm talking about 5 videos later. However, what we need to do is finally actually work on those ideas. Hear me out. Combining our original personalities with original ideas, we are going to have our own space of content, one that is not easily replaceable, which in turn creates uniqueness. So, a win win for everyone. However, this is not going to come after creating just a few videos. It will take time to learn our own style and way of content, and it will be different for everyone. I genuinely believe I am very, very far away from the kind of content I want to make, but I'm going to try to do it anyways and learn and get better at it this year. So, this is where we are at right now and what I believe needs to change. But we are kind of starting to turn a new page on this. Let me explain. At the starting of the video, I mentioned that if someone doesn't know Danny, then that's a good thing because that shows that new game devs are not looking at Danny's success and trying to replicate it. And everyone who likes to watch game dev content has been watching other creators who are in the game dev space. Finally, I would like to say that this video is directed towards new and upcoming game devs who have set 2025 goals as making more game development content. That's pretty much my thoughts for now. I hope this video reaches the right audience and it encourages you to make the game dev content or games that you've always wanted to. I also do hope that it starts a new wave of creators and content that I, among with many, I'm sure would love to see in this new era of game dev YouTube. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you've subscribed to me, so I'll see you in the next video.